How's everybody doing this fine day? All right, we're getting ready to trade the NASDAQ together. It is Wednesday afternoon. We're in power hour and we're getting ready to rock and roll. The market's been doing a little bit of dancing around for us. So as you can see, it's made some nice moves in here. Let me come in and show you a little bit about my settings for those of you who are new. Many of you have been here with me for a while and you know my settings, but just for those of you who are new, first of all,
okay, this is the software I use. It's called Track and Trade. They've got two versions, one for stocks, one for futures. This is the website, track, the letter N, trade.com. This is where you download a free 2-week trial. No credit card required. Okay, go download your copy, then come back here, follow along, and I'll show you all my settings.
All right, so these are the software. This is the software right here, Track and Trade. The one we're using is the futures version. The reason we're using the futures version is because there's no pattern day trading rules. So you can open up your account with as little as, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and get started day trading to your heart's content. There's no limit and restrictions on how many trades you can take with a small account. So that's really nice. And if you want to day trade in the stock market, you have to have at least 25,000, probably about 30,000 to do any day trading. All right. But we can do that over here in the futures market with no restrictions. Okay, so let's remove that and let's get busy. Let's get busy, see if we can't make some money. Well, we missed our first opportunity to take a little short position on here. This market's come down today. It did have a nice little rally this morning, and now it's starting to flush a little bit. And so we'll just kind of wait and see for an opportunity. We can't just jump in immediately. We have to wait for an opportunity. Now, what's an opportunity? Let's come in here and look at this little scale right here I've got set up for you. So what we look for is for markets that move through waves, right? Little ups and downs, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. It's not hard. Just have to remember that we have a natural trend line that goes up underneath the bottoms or down across the tops. And then we have counter trends, all right? So we have the trend and counter trends. The trend is your friend. The counter trend, not so much. All right. The counter trends are generally so short that you don't have a chance to get in and make any money on them before they turn around and start to go again in the direction of the trend. So that's why we don't trade counter trends. Now, if you're a scalper and you think you can jump in on a counter trend and capture a few points, go ahead. Who am I to tell you what to do? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just here to tell you what I do. So we're coming along here, and I see that the market starts to flush down here on this arrow. Now, what is that arrow land? That arrow is coming from I think it's coming from the moving averages at this point. Yeah, see right there? So we got one moving average set at 2. It's really close. 2 just means that it's basically the price of the market itself. There's also a magic number called moving average number 28, and you're going to want to write that number down. Why 28? Well, because it works. We've done a tremendous amount of historical backtesting on 28. And 28 works better than 27, historically speaking. And 28 works better than 29, historically speaking. And 28 works better than anything smaller than 28 when you pair it with number 2. And 28 works better with anything larger than 28 if you pair it with number 2. That's the only reason we use 28. It has no real magic to it other than the fact that historically speaking, it's done better than any of the other numbers when they pair it with number 2. So we pair it with 2. Why? Because that's just basically the price of the market. So it's just a 28 moving average of price. That's all it is. All right. So it's not magic. It's what we call, if I didn't tell you what that was, this would be, I could sell it to you for thousands of dollars and call it a black box. I have a black box secret system. And it's only on sale right now. This is all you have to do. Buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. Whenever you get my black box system, and I don't tell you what the settings are. That's why it's black box. All right. But it's only $2,000. You'll be rich, rich, rich beyond your wildest dreams. That's what a black box system is. It's such a simple system that they don't want to tell you what the settings are, because if they did, you wouldn't pay them $2,000 for it. Don't buy those black box systems is the point that I'm trying to make here. Don't fall for that BS. This market is clear full of BS. All right. Lots and lots of BS in this industry. Don't fall for that crap. All right. Don't go on YouTube. Don't go on Facebook and see all these ads. Oh, you'll be rich, rich, rich beyond your wildest dreams if you just give me money and I'll help you have my trading system. If their trading system was so great, they wouldn't be selling it to you. They'd just be running it and making money hand over fist like they're telling you you're going to be doing. People. All right, you can do everything you want on your trading platform. It'll design and do just about everything you can do in any black box. That's all they've done. They've just got black box systems. Okay, see that? We can come in here. This is a nice little spot. If I can get in here real fast, we're going to sell right here. We're going to take another short position right there. Why? Because the market's in a downtrend, had a little tiny pullback. This is called a flag formation. Is it perfect? Is it always going to go on a little flag formation and continue in the direction? No, of course not. It's just probabilities. Probabilities tell us that if you get a nice downtrend like that, a little bit of a green pullback, and then it starts with another red bar, then you might get a continuation of the downtrend. And if you put your order in right there, there's a chance you could make some money. But we don't want to take big chances. We just take little chances. So I'm going to put a stop order in there. And if it doesn't continue down immediately in my favor, I'm going to trail on that little yellow dot or that little green dot, which is the ATR. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to put my stop right there. Okay. Zoom this in a little bit. You can see it a little bit better. And we're just going to see if that market wants to fall. So see, it's in a downtrend, the downtrend, and then we're going to have a counter trend. Now, how do I know it's in the downtrend? Because 28, the magic number 28. And then also because it switched over. We had 3 little drives up of this. Those of you who are familiar with my little drive patterns, here's drive 1, here's drive 2, here's drive 3. All right, so we get a little 3 drive pattern. Now we're looking for a little drive 1, counter trend, drive 2. We might get a drive 2. We might even get a drive 3. We don't know on the downside. We'll have to wait and see. Nobody knows. We're just going to put it in there and see if something happens. So far, we're up $250. Our goal is $500. So if we wanted to, we could come in here and we could go add OCO. We could drop that in there. We could get rid of this one. We don't need that spare hanging out there because now we got this one connected. We go edit. We're going to come in here and we're going to go trail ATR just like that. Same thing we were doing before, only this time we can put a target out there and we say, hey, if it comes down and touches 38.2, we can take some profits right there. But that's only $405. We could put it down to 500. Our goal is $500 a day. So we're going to put that at 500. We'll put it at 500 exactly. All right. Well, 510. That'll cover commissions and fees. And then we'll just trail down behind it with the stop order. If it turns around and stops out, we'll get a small loss, and that won't be any fun. We hate small losses, but better to have a small loss than a big loss. All right. And if it comes down far enough to give us $500 on our first trade, well, then we'd be done for the day. That would be pretty cool, right? Come on, market. Go down there and touch our... There you go. There it goes. There's a little candy for you. Come on. Come on. It's like fishing. That's a bait. That's your bait right there. All right. Now, we've got our stop orders barely. It's still not even at break even. So if it comes back and stops us out, we're still going to have a small loss. You could get out right now. I just hit exit chart and you'll take your $250. But what if it continues down? It's coming back against us. Oh, no. Oh, no. So you could move your stop in there a little closer and say, I'm not willing. Get out. It's going to stop us out. Well, at least we got $45. We'd have got stopped out right there with $0. Well, that sucks. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's how the game's played. So let's see if we can get back in here. It's spiking that. And oftentimes when it does a little spiky dikey do like that, we can sell right there at that little spiky dikey do because it's going to fall and turn again. We'll see. We don't know. We're just trying to make our scientific wild ass guess. It's called a swag. Scientific wild ass guess. See, it's going to touch that little green dot and then turn and fall again. It might not. It might turn right around and just shoot right back up, and then we'd be in trouble. We'd have to get out with a bigger than a small loss. Not just a small loss, a little bit bigger loss. Okay, there it goes. It's trying to fall again off that spiky dikey do. I call those spiky dikey doos. Why? Because they spike with their little spiky tails through those green dots just to stop everybody out who likes to trail on the green dots, which is us. That's us. When they spike us out, only then turn and drop once again. And it really makes me angry when that happens, but you just got to deal with it because that's the name of the game. It's all a carnival game. You just got to come in here and see if you can get good at guessing where the carnival's going to go. Well, it's coming back up. That's not good for us. We want to see this thing come back down. We're short the market. Okay, we're getting another little, what we call a little pennant formation in there. Two little green bars. Come on, little green bars, now fall. It could reverse. And I'm not saying it can. It can certainly reverse and come back up. If we look at the previous low to the previous high, the market came right down dead center, that Fibonacci sweet spot, just like a train on rails. That's oftentimes where the market turns around and goes back up anyway. Oh, look at this. We're down $200 already. I think we better get out. I think we just have to admit that we were wrong. We were wrong on that one. Oh, no. That was hitting that 38.2 on the way up. It might bounce off that and then turn and flush. It might flush right there. Let's see what it does. Hit it. There's a lot of sellers that'll put their orders right there. We could have been one of them, but we didn't do it. We'll try it though. We'll put it right there just in case it wants to test it one more time. Now we're doing the counter trend thing. Okay, we're short at the 38.2. Remember, we're at the ABC upside, so this is counter trend trading. So we're going to go here, here, and here, and that would be our target for the upside, up in here. Not that it would go straight up there, but that's what it did last time, and it could just go right back up there again. We have to be careful. We're paying against it in anticipation that there's the possibility that this just could be a little down, up, and then back down again. We don't know. Nobody knows. You just put your order in there at these different locations of probabilities and see if the market wants to go where the probabilities say they'll go. See, 38.2 was a probability for short traders. We're back up 480. That's 500. The problem with that is that we're down 345. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and I'm going to right click on there, hit add OCO, bring that down, and we need to make $850. So we'll put that at 850. And if it touches that, which looks like it almost did before, oh my gosh, it's coming back against us. We don't want to take a loss on that, 38.2. And we had to get out. Doggone. If I would have had my order in there a little bit sooner, sometimes I like to just try and get our 310 back. I could have done that too, but I thought it was going to drop. I thought that would be a drop. Oh, there it is at 38.2 again. So it'll go above there. Oh, you stinker. You stinker, bugger. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trail up. Like this. So we're going to trail one price bar back. So if it breaks and creates new price bars down, we'll get in on a reversal. I'm still looking for it to go down. Continue the downtrend. Put your Fibonacci ruler in there from here, from the high to the low. And let's get rid of this one for now so we can see. Let's get rid of all my drawings. Put this in here fresh. Now we're going to trail. We're just trailing. Let's see if it's not going to go down again. Boy, it hits that 38.2 3-4 times. Makes me wish I was still in at that 38.2 to the short side. It looks like we'll get in a little bit. The bottom of the top of the profit box anyway. Maybe. We'll see. There it is, hitting that 38.2 again. Either it's going to bounce off there and fall and collapse out, or it's going to break through that 38.2 and go to the moon. Well, we took the 2 on the short from the 38.2. Let's see what happens. Let's draw our little trend line up there. Get these 2 bottoming tails. I'm still looking for it to drop one more time. I want to see that shoe, the second shoe drop. Right in here. 38.2. Where's that shoe going to drop? Come on, Mr. Shoe. Scary. This is a nail biter. This is a nail biter right here. I'm telling you. It's going up and breaking above 38.2. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's trying, isn't it? It's trying. It's trying. Come on, guys. Flush it. Flush it like a toilet. Okay. We'll do 310 right here on this one. 310. That'll get us back to break even on the first one. Come on. Drop again. It went down and did the spiky dikey do to the downside. That's not good. That's usually a buy signal right there. That means we're in the wrong side, but we got to stop up there. If it goes up there and breaks that high, we'll just get back out again, at least with two of them. Reduce our size. We'll take another hit if that happens. Come on, drop, you rotten little dog. Nope, it's going to do it again. There we go. That's a pretty red bar. Red's what we like right now. It's being very indecisive, isn't it? Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy. Flush it down like a toilet. There you go. There you go. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Take it. Take it. It's candy. Oh, yeah. That got our money back. Now we're in there with some money. Now we're up over $1,000. Let's keep her going, Betty. Let's keep her going. Let's come down here and test this low. Test that low right there. There's 61.8. We could put that in there. That's a single. We'll put it at 61.8. We'll take another one off. Hit it. And it just, and I didn't get in there soon enough. Our goal is 500. We're up 1,000. Can we make more? Can we get more? You going to give up 1,000 and possibility of getting more? Come on. That's it. All right. 790. 790. I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it. It spiked, had two spiky dikey doos down there and started back up. So we had to take the profit. Had to take the profit, but that got us back out of the hole. We were down 350. Now we're up 750. We made $500. Our day's over. That's 20 minutes. That's not bad. $750 in 20 minutes of trading. What do you guys think? We think we should go for some more? Think we should try to get some more? That's when you lose and give it all back. You know that's when you give it all back. That's how you do it, though. Let's see, how is everybody doing? We got John in the house. It's good to see you, John. How about Albert? It's nice to see you, Albert. Kirk's nice to see you. Sorry we missed you yesterday. It was a good one. You should go see the recording. Had some people make some really great comments on it. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We talked about aliens. So if you haven't seen that one, go in there. We're going to talk about some aliens in that one. Kim, it's nice to see you here. Kirk, it's always nice to see everybody here. 1 minute versus the range 25 on today. Land using the 1 minute. And is this the 1 minute? Oh, you're right. It is the 1 minute. How about that? Trading the 1 minute. I didn't even realize. I thought I had the, you know what? Actually, Kirk, believe it or not, if you come over here to my charts, then this says 10 NASDAQ range. That's what I named this thing. And then I opened it up and it was on 1 minute. I didn't even realize. I thought it was on the range 25. Let's go look at range 25. I don't know. what the difference would have been. I was just kind of dead through there. Maybe we'll go trade the 25 now that you mentioned that, Kirk. See if we can't add a little bit more to it. Bruce, nice to see you. This is the mini. And so commissions and fees, I always tell people about 5 per side, 5 in, 5 out per trade. So if you do the micro, it's like half of that. But then you make 10 times less. So it's smaller commission, but it's also much smaller profit potential. So you have to always take into consideration commissions and fees. It does eat you up per brokerage firm. And yes, they are different. I have to mention that too. They're different. Different markets have different ranges. It's not even just your brokerage. Your broker will give you the same amount, but different markets have different commission rates, especially if you go up and down the scale of mini, micro, and full size. You have different scales. So commissions and fees. And then of course they can, in the futures market, they can be different for everybody. And that's a good thing, you know. In the commission over the stock market, everybody's commission is the same because they tell you it's no commission, right? Well, we all know that's BS because they can't operate a corporation, a company on 0 commissions. So how do they make money if they give you 0 commissions? Well, they sell your orders to somebody else. So they put it inside the spread. It's called, Forex market is famous for doing it. They're the ones who started it. Oh, 0 commissions in the Forex market. Oh, mind you, the spread just went like that. That's where they get it. That's where they get their commissions. It's in the spread. They don't call it a commission. They say it's free commissions, no commissions, but it's in the spread. That's why over in the futures market, spreads are really tight. They're just like pennies apart, not dollars apart. And so your spread is really tight, but then they have to charge you a commission. If you say, oh, I wish the futures market had 0 commissions. All right, well, we'll give you 0 commissions, but now your spread just went $3, $4, $5 wide. Which would you prefer? Well, actually, you would prefer to have the commissions and a really tight spread. The reason is because if you are someone who trades a lot, well, you can call your broker and say, hey, I trade a lot. I would like a better commission. And they can lower your commission. But for that guy over there who doesn't trade a lot, his commissions are a little bit more. And that's okay too, right? I mean, we don't mind. It's, if you use a service a lot more than somebody else, you deserve a better price. So that's why in the futures market, it's a more efficient market. The spreads are really tight. They don't widen them to try and pay for the commissions of the brokers. And then the brokers charge whatever you deserve. If you deserve a better rate than someone else, you can ask for it. If you don't deserve a better rate than someone else, well, you better not ask because they're going to tell you no. If you just trade once in a while, or if you're a professional paper trader, they're not going to give you a good commission, right? So but that makes sense, right? I mean, it's perfectly understandable, I think, by everybody. That's why the commissions on the futures market are still there. And they're not free because free just means everybody has the same commission. It's built into the spread and everybody pays the exact same thing. And there's lots of ways they can play the game. They can sell your order, do what Kirk's saying here, which is called order flow. There's lots of little games they play. Plus there's marketing. They market stuff to you. They get you to buy things from them. They get, if you put a lot of money in there and don't put it into the market and you just have it sitting in their cash account, then they get money that way too. They get to keep the interest that money earns. So there's lots of ways that brokerage firms get money. They can't operate for free. And mostly it just comes down to who's giving you the best service, the best software, the best education, the best whatever, and whether you like the guys or not. It's mostly what it comes down to, just like any business, right? Just like any business. You're willing to pay a little bit more for better service. All right, before we jump in here, markets, let's see, it's not really, well, it's kind of trying to move. Let's take, I got something I wanted to share with you today. Let me see, where did it go? Right here. We are going to go to the ranch again, guys. We're going to the ranch again. Now, I know I said we might do it down in Mesquite, but Mesquite is a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. And so I called up the ranch and I said, look, Mesquite's really expensive. If we have to rent a place in Mesquite to get everybody to come to the ranch or come to Mesquite and have a seminar, this is what it would cost. And the guy's like, my buddy who owns the ranch, he's like, don't go down to Mesquite. Come here. I'll help you out. He says, if you want to work around a few things, we'll make it so people can afford it better. If that's the problem, they can't afford it. Let's see if we can't do it. So what he said is, he says, why don't you guys come midweek? He says, if you come midweek and not on the weekends are his best days, right? He says, if you come midweek, then you can come and have the ranch. Now, so I have to still rent the whole ranch, right? I rent the ranch for us. And if only 3 guys show up, well, I rented the whole damn ranch for 3 guys. So this time I'm bringing the price way down. He's giving us a lot better price. Now there's no hunting. There's no bird hunting. The bird hunting is over. So that was part of the big expense of the last one. So this one, we're doing it on June 25th and 26th. You don't have to stay the night if you don't want to. You can just come the 25th. But if you want to stay the night, got lots of rooms, so you can stay the 26th as well and get up in the morning and have breakfast with us. And you can go golfing again if you want. But here's the schedule. Here's what we're going to do. It's the 26th, so it's in 2 weeks. We're going to go to the ranch. It's central Utah, so a little bit north of us when we're in St. George. And I'm going to teach my class all about, how I invest, and we're going to do all that kind of fun stuff. You can ask questions. If you want to, you can go golf. Now, that's not part of the cost. You don't pay us for that. You just go to the golf course, but everybody's going to meet at the golf course at the same time, and you can go golfing together. All right. So golf, we got that scheduled. And if you want to skeet shoot, that's available, and it's free. If you bring your own gun, your own birds, and your own bullets, you can shoot skeet for free. But if you don't have all that stuff, but you'd like to shoot skeet, well, the ranch rents that stuff. So there's a little bit of a fee for it, but you just have to buy bullets. Bring bullets if you want to. Buy bullets, bring, do whatever you want, however you want to do it. You can pay them or you can bring your own. There's a pool. There's a big, beautiful pool. So we're going to have a big barbecue by the pool. That's going to be fun. This is the ranch where you come in here. Look at this. This is the clubhouse and the main ranch. This is the classroom where we're going to have our class. That's a lot nicer than at the university, right? Big fireplace and nice big screen TV and nice big benches and chairs. A nice place to go to have a class. And this is the bedrooms, really nice little rooms you get to stay in if you're going to stay the night. We got pool tables, and we go in with watch the big screen TV and hang out and eat food and have a good time. This is the ranch right here. You can see. This is the pickleball court. This is the barn up there. This is the main lodge. This is where you'll probably sleep, or over here at the bunkhouse. This is the pool and the hot tub right here. This is the clubhouse. This is where we spend most of our times at the clubhouse. And then this is the trap shoot. So we can go out and shoot trap. It's a lot of fun. There's no bird hunting. So bird hunting is over. So that's the big expense, but that's gone. No bird hunting. But here's the accommodations. You can see we got lots of rooms, 2 queen beds in every room, all kinds of stuff, televisions for those if you want to spend a little extra and get a little fancier room. And then this is the schedule. All right, here's what we're going to do. On morning, day 1, June 25th, if you want to go golfing with the crew, it's at 8:30 in the morning. We're just going to meet at the Palisades Golf Course. All right, there in central Utah. And then come up to the ranch after you're done golfing with everybody. And then if you want to, you can shoot some skeet after golf. And then we're going to have the lunch. So you'll have a nice lunch. And then after lunch, we'll have the seminar, and we'll talk about trading, the stock market, right? Learn how to get these dividend funds going, strategies and techniques and strategies. And then we'll talk about, there's the 1 o'clock is when the check-in is, and then we'll start the class at 2, and it goes until dinner, which is at 5:30. All right. And we're going to go have a big barbecue out at the pool. And that'll be fun. Come out and have a big barbecue at the pool. Now, if you're not a swimmer, you don't want to get in the water, you don't have to. You can sit along the top. We've got lots of chairs and little canopy things you sit under. It's going to be really fun. There's a big hot tub if you'd rather just sit in a hot tub. But if you just want to sit along the side of the pool, that's fine too. If you want to get in, you can get in and swim. All right. And then we have the next morning, if you want to stay the night, it depends on how late we stay at the pool, right? If you stay to the pool until like 10:30 at night, you might not want to drive home. And so if you want to stay the night, you can stay the night. And then in the morning, you can have breakfast with us. And then if you want to, you can head out and go down to the golf course and have go golfing again. Or you can go over and do a little skeet shooting the next day's morning. Hang out at the pool if you want. And then around 11 o'clock, have a safe drive home. It's over. And then there's the pricing. Here's what we're going to do. Look, it's real simple. For day 1, it's only $200. That's it. $200. Now, if you're going to go golfing, you have to pay for the golf. But that includes the seminar. It includes well, the skeet shooting, which is free if you bring your own bullets, guns, and birds. But if you want to rent that, you can go do that. But it's you can do the skeet shooting, you can do the golf, and if you don't want to do either one of those things, you keep the price really low. But that $200 includes the seminar. It also includes, we had to rent the whole damn ranch, so that helps me pay for the ranch cost. And then of course it includes a lunch, includes lunch, and it also includes the big barbecue that night. So that's pretty good. And then if you want to bring your spouse, you can bring her along or him along for only $50 more. Or you can bring a child along, or bring a couple kids, bring your wife and a son, or wife and a daughter, whatever you want, for $50 more is your kid. But then if you want to stay the extra day, we only charge $99 for the room. Midweek, he's only charging $99 for the room, and there's 2 queen beds. So you can bring on your family, the husband, wife stay in one bed. You bring a kid, put it in the third bed. It's only $35 per person, and that gets them their it's per attendee. Let's see. I think that if I have to refresh that, because that had, let me see, where's the pricing at? Here it is. I think we tried to get that in there. Yeah, per attendee golf. So that's what that is. I thought we had that. Yeah. So it's only $50 for an extra person. Where do we put that? Bring a spouse. There it is, for only $50 more. So bring your spouse for only $50 more. And they, they're not going to be, if your spouse doesn't attend the seminar, they can have the barbecue, they can have the lunch and everything. Come along with you, stay in your bed for you. It's only $35 to add them. So it's $99 for the room, and then $35 for a spouse or child, and then stay the night. Get up in the morning, have breakfast with us. We'll talk about finances in the morning, all kinds of fun stuff. Here's what you need for the seminar: explore Utah, contact us, directions how to get there if you're flying in out of state. Look at all this really fun stuff that we're going to do. I'm trying to have fun, you guys. I'm trying to do nice things for you. I was always like, why don't we go do stuff? Why don't we go do more things? And people are always like, why don't we go do more things? And I'm like, well, who's going to make it happen? And so I decided, well, I guess that's up to me. If I want to do more things and have more friends and have fun, I need to be the one that coordinates it. So I did. I'm coordinator. All right. So if you want to come and join me, it'd be fun to have you. Love to have you. I sent out emails to everybody who's been to the Utah Tech University classes. So you should get an email. That's just at landturner.com. If you want to go get the details, landturner.com. And come and join us at the ranch. You can fly in. I mean, last time we had somebody fly in from San Diego to come and hang out with us. Tony came from San Diego to hang out with us. And he went shooting birds. First time he'd ever shot birds, and he got one. So he might have got a couple birds, and that was really fun. So, and then we had a really good seminar and talk about our finances. And, I'm there by myself with me just personally. And so you can pull me aside and say, Liam, I got this situation. I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that. And I can help you personally. That's part of what's this is all about. It's just the personal touch that I'm trying to extend to you. And there's nothing else to buy. It's not like I'm going to bring you in and, now I've got this $2,000 course that you can sign up for. That's not what we're doing. We're just coming down here. There's just trying to keep the price low. There's nothing. I'm not trying to sell you anything else. Just this. And it's mostly just to get together and have fun, enjoy each other's company. I always call my classes at Utah Tech University, it's like the Hotel California. Once you're in, you can't get out. So as long as you signed up, you're just going to still get invited to all this stuff. And I try to keep the prices low best I can. Not seeing any opportunities in here. We could have probably tried to take that little intercept right there. We're getting one up for every down, but the ones ups and downs aren't very good, are they? They're a little bit better back here. This was a good one right there. And I think that's where we were trading back there, made our money, but starting to get a little bit better right here. We got to wait for it to start to move first. And once it starts to move, then we can get in. Right? We want to see a nice move, maybe a couple green bar pullback, and then a continuation of the move. That's what we're looking for. We need it to move. This is the range 25. So I put the range bar 25 in there for Kurt. All right. While we're waiting for the market to do something, I got something else for you to watch. Of course I do. Of course I have something else for you to watch.
Hey, Claire here. Guess what? Mr. Turner handed me the mic. I've now got my very own podcast, Pitt News on Air, your new weekly hit from Pitt News Magazine. Join me every Wednesday for stories, interviews, and a little behind-the-scenes scoop. We're live on Spotify, and yep, now on Apple Podcasts, too. Visit pittnews.com to follow. Come hang out with me and the gang. We're all there. Jake and Lena, of course, Lan Turner, David Duty, Dr. Scott Brown, Jordan Black, and even Aiden shows up on occasion. We're having a world of fun. Don't miss out. Pitt News on Air. Because news should never be boring. It's where your trading friends are. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts.
All right. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Claire. I think she dropped a new one this morning. So you guys are into the podcasts. You got your new podcast this morning. All right. We're just looking for this thing to give us the pullback and making it start to make a nice move. You missed it, Lan. Well, you always miss the first one. So don't feel bad. That's just the name of the game. If it's just going sideways like this, you don't know when it's going to be good. Now you can take every one. You can take every one, every little, change over from red to green. But you got to realize that if you do that, you got to cut your losers short really fast, because you go through something like that, it tears your wheels off, right? So here, okay, now we're getting our little green bars. Now what we're going to do, we're going to come in here. I'm going to use QOCO4 actually, and I'm going to drop that in there and anticipate a continuation of the downtrend. Now it could just come right back up into the channel. That could come down, fill our order, and then come back up into the channel. It's just something it likes to do. But we're going to see if it's not going to just turn and fall again. There we go. Okay, we're in. Now we got our stop sitting at the little yellow light. All right, that was just following up one price bar back. So as soon as it makes lower lows and lower highs, then we get in. That's just a trailing stop. And we're just going to look for it to continue the downtrend. And if it doesn't, it just stops us out with a very tiny loss. Takes away $400 of our $750. That sucks. Come on. Oh my goodness sakes. Well, that didn't work. You want to try it again? We'll try it with just a single. Come on. Second. See? It's just no fun when it does this. Try it one more time. It's just going to turn around and go right back up again. It's not going to continue the downtrend. You rotten little stinker. Now we're below our $500 daily goal. Now we've lost twice in a row after we reached our goal. It's time to stop. Right now, we should just stop and walk away. Take our $290, cry because we were up $750, and come back tomorrow and do it again. Right now, we should stop. Does it mean we can't, possibly squeak out another one here in the next 20 minutes and get back up above 290? No, certainly could. But now that we feel bad. We're like, we were up 750 and now we're down only 290. And the market doesn't look like it wants to turn around and go back down now. Now it's all the way back to the 50% range. Lan, you suck at this. Well, you do better then. That's why we're here, right? So you can do better than me. You can learn from my mistakes. Lan, I'd have never done it like that. I'd have done it the other way. I'd be long right now, and I'd be rich, rich, rich beyond my wildest dreams. Good. Good. I hope you are. Anybody long right now? Anybody take this long position? Or did y'all try and take another short with me? Here, let's zoom this in a little bit. Let's delete that. Tighten it up a little. Rather than the yellow dots, we'll go in on the one bar back. Wow, look at it, just snaky, snaky. We can do the reversal strategy. What I call the what do I call it? Can't remember the name. I have so many names for things I can't remember them all. All right, we're just looking for it to break. Look at all those little flat bottoms. That's a beautiful uptrend. Holy smokeroonie there. I thought it was on its way down. It would just make a little fluff and turn around and fall one more time. But no, it went down and turned around and came right back again. Now, do you think it's going to go up, make a little pop down, and then continue higher? Or is it going to reverse and just snake right straight back down again? Nobody knows. Just a carnival game. All right, broke the lows. See if it'll just flop back down again. We're only in with a single, so if we get stopped out, we'll have a smaller loss, but we'll also have a smaller winner if it goes. Oh, we're going to get stopped out. That's a buy signal right there. Do we want to take it? I don't trust this market at all. I do not trust this market at all. This market sucks. Lots of indecision in the decision points. Come on, we're going to try one more time to the downside. Nope, it's going to go up. Let's give it a shot. We'll see if it wants to continue the uptrend. Come on, baby. If you're going to give it to me, give it to me. Go, go, go. Go decisively. Hell. What a POS. I hate indecision in the decision points. I hate indecision in the decision points. Come on. I hate indecision in the decision points. Let's trail that on the ATR instead. How come that's not trailing for me? For some reason, that is not working out for me. Come on. Get up there. Giddy up. Giddy up. I ain't going to play that game. Stupid. Being stupid. Doggone it. Lynn, you should have taken the reversal. You should have gone down. There's a yellow arrow. Probably. Why don't you just trade the arrows, Lan? Why don't you just trade the arrows? Well, because if we'd have traded that arrow, we got stopped out right there. And then we wouldn't have got back in. We tried to get in here long. We got stopped out there. Yeah, we didn't get stopped out there. We just didn't make any money because we got stopped out here. Take the short position. Well, looks like from now, should have. Should have, would have, could have. Could have, would have, should have. Now what's it going to do? It's pulling back with the green bar. It's going to spikey dikey do this and then drop again? No. What the hell? That's going to give you a green arrow to the upside. We got to tighten this up. Let's go into the ATR. It's sitting at 0.8. Let's make this smaller. This thing's not. I'm going to go 0.4. That's close. 4.5. Yeah, Wow. Wow, look at this. It's just going snaky, snaky. I don't know. We had ourselves some good money there, and we gave it all up trying to get more. I hate it when that happens. Got one up, one down, one up, one down, one up. Come on. Come on.
Look, if you haven't subscribed to Pitt News Magazine yet, then I'm going to need to see you professionally because you must have something wrong with your brain.
Oh, look, I got this one. Look at this one.
Come on, folks. Look, the only thing I regret about my presidency is that I didn't subscribe to Pitt News Magazine. Don't make the same mistake I made.
That was the whole reason he had such a disastrous presidency. Unless you thought it was a great presidency, yeah, then wouldn't want to subscribe to Pitt News Magazine. But I don't know, just politics in general. Okay, look, what's happening right here? This is a buy signal right there, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's a very ugly buy signal. You want to take it? Why not? Just take it, Land. Just take it. Okay, well, we'll just take it. Market's going to close in 15 minutes. There's the alarm. Come on, baby. Give us a little bit of relief here. We need $300. So let's put that at $300. We need more than that. Let's go to 350. Okay, that's where we're going to make money. Come on. Come on. Give it back to me. I got get back-itis. Yeah. Oh. What a wimpy market. Now we're down at 140. We've chewed up all of our profits. Look at this. Stochastics is way up in the upper region. It says that should be going down then. If it breaks, we'll take the short. Take the short. Oh, there it is. All right. We'll see what it does. I got another Biden one. Here, we'll put this over here so Biden doesn't get in the way. Oh, it stopped us out.
Folks, I was reading this thing, Pitt News, right? Great stuff. I mean, back in Scranton, we had newspapers, but I didn't have, the thing with the facts. Claire Christensen, she gets it. Sharp gal. Reminds me of my Aunt Margie. Could parallel park a Buick with one hand. Subscribe.
That's a great one. Biden likes it. Biden likes it. Oh my hell, look, we're going to get stopped out again. We're going to end this down on the day. After we had $750, we should have walked away. I told you, when you make your money, walk away. This market's shitty. We made our money on the 1 minute chart. We're going to all blame Kirk. Kirk said, go to the range 25. Kirk, it's your fault. We're now down $85. Oh my hell. Let's go back to the 1 minute chart. Not that would have helped. Look how shitty it was. Look at that little projection. It went nowhere. It just died. This market just died. I'm telling you, I promise you, when you get your goal, when you hit your goal and don't have unrealistic goals. Well, my goal was $2,000, so I needed to keep trading. Okay, do that then. Don't have unrealistic goals. All right. Just don't have unrealistic goals. Look at how dead this market is. You get your goal, man. Walk away. Run away. Don't walk. If you make money in this market, you beat the carnival. Remember, when you go to a carnival game, all the games are stacked against you. The basketball hoop is smaller than usual. It's just a little bit further away. The darts have blunt tips on them, so they won't pop the balloons. The BB guns, their sights are bent. The apple basket is on the wall, so it's just at the exact mathematical tilt so that the ball won't stay in there from the distance that you are away from it. There's just too many things at the carnival game that are against you. So if you go in there and you beat the carnival game, you might not have got the big panda, but if you got the little bear, run away, take the bear and run. Like, so that's what we should have done today, is take the bear and run. We had the bear. Yeah, we almost had a panda. We had a big bear. We had $750. Panda's $1,000. It's trying to go again. It's trying to drop. Pulling back a little. You want to take it? Take it, Lynn. Take it. Okay, come on, baby. You could buy right there in anticipation of that just being a pullback and another rally. You could do that. A lot of traders like to trade like that. And then the dollar cost average until it does turn around and go back. That's a dangerous strategy, though. Isn't it, Bruce? That's a dangerous strategy. Come on. Dead market. Come on, dead market. That's a good lesson today. Good lesson. Take your money and run. When you got it, take it and run. But I'm greedy, Lynn. I want more. Yeah, look what more tries to get you. Now we're down $395. But we're breaking a new high. We should take the long position. Okay, we'll take the long position. We'll double down. We'll take 2. Oh, no, take 3. We'll get it all back. Get backitis. I got to get backitis. This will be the one. This will be the one that'll make me rich, rich, rich. I'll get all my money back. It's going to go to the moon. Watch it go. I'll be rich. Come on. Come on. Everybody wants to get in right at the end of the day on this nasty, snaky sideways market. It's trailing one price bar back. That one price bar was a bigger price bar. It doesn't jump backwards. It just stays at the previous price bar. Boy, look how dead it is. Just going back and forth, back and forth. Just taking everybody's orders. This is a nasty market. We had a good one there for a minute. We made a little bit of money. But I wanted the big panda land. You had a big bear. You weren't happy with it. Now, we don't even have a rubber frog. There it goes. Come on. We want at least a rubber frog. Come on. I'll take the little rubber lizard. Rubber lizard, rubber frog. I'll take any of them at this point. I just want my money back. I just have to get backitis. Come on, rubber frog. I don't even get a rubber frog. I get a plastic lizard. I don't even get a plastic lizard. I had to pay for somebody else's big panda. We're barely breaking above break even right now. Look at that. 5 minutes, the bell rings. We're all done. $750 in 20 minutes wasn't good enough, was it? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? We had our fuzzy bear. Come on, rip higher. Rip up there. Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. Should we get out our heavy hitters? All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Poke our voodoo doll. Make the market go up. Go up, market. Go up. In his right hand, right here. It says in the right hand. Poke him in the right hand. All you can do is shake your pom-poms at this point. Stab your voodoo doll. Come on. Come on, market. Come on, voodoo doll. Come on, voodoo doll. Maybe we need to get both of them on the team. Team green. Oh. We got stopped out. We're down $1,000. We were up $750. Now we're down $1,000 because this dead market. All right. Kirk's taking a hit on it. Kirk's taking responsibility. There it goes. There it goes, going to the moon. Kirk's taking responsibility. Oh, low down killer, man. You missed a good show. You come in at the end where we're losing all our money. We're down $1,000. We were up $750. And we said, we're going to take our money and run. We're not going to trade anymore. But then we looked, it's like, we still got 45 minutes till the market closed. We better keep trading. And I said, we better not keep trading. And then this little guy on this shoulder and one on this shoulder. Can you see him? One guy on this shoulder, one guy on that shoulder. He said, trade. This one said, don't trade. This one said, trade. This one said, don't trade. We listened to this one that said trade. And so what happened? We lost all of our $750 and now we're down $1,000 because the market just died and went sideways like that. Like we took every reversal and every reversal beat us up. So at least it was a good lesson in what not to do. I know those damn bought dolls, man. I'm telling you. I don't trust them anymore. I left my big powerful ones down in St. George. I just brought my two little squeaky dolls, these two little guys, to Logan. I just brought these two little guys. My two big ones down in St. George. I guess I better drive down there and go get them. Fly down there in my airplane just to get my squeaky dolls. To get back $1,000, that's going to be hard. It's going to take us a couple of days. That's our stop. That's our hard stop. Because if you're $500, now here's a lesson. If your goal is $500 a day, the max you can lose is 1,000, and you got to stop. There's no going past 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, if your goal is $500 a day, you got to stop at $1,000. That's 2 days. That means you'd have to take 2 days to catch up your one losing day. All right. So that's our rule. If you're trading and your goal is $500 a day, you cannot go past $1,000. If you go past $1,000, then you're breaking your rules. The rules are rules of the game. 2 days. So if your goal is $1,000 a day, you can lose 2,000. 500, you can only lose 1,000. Yep, I was saying I got get-backitis. I kept getting get-backitis. Get-backitis, man. Get-backitis. Look, now we're down $1,600 because this damn market just didn't go anywhere. What a rotten booger. Hey, Kirk, or Killer, were you here for Joe Biden? Joe Biden was our guest speaker today. Did you see him? Did you get his lowdown killer? Did you get to see Joe Biden? I don't think Lowdown Killer got to see Joe Biden. Here, I got Joe Biden for you. Watch this.
Come on, folks. Look, the only thing I regret about my presidency is that I didn't subscribe to Pitt News Magazine. Don't make the same mistake I made.
Look, he talks about his
Look,
aunt,
folks,
too.
I was reading this thing. Pitt News, right? Great stuff. I mean, back in Scranton, we had newspapers, but I didn't have, you know, the thing with the facts. Claire Christensen, she gets it. Sharp gal. Reminds me of my Aunt Margie. Could parallel park a Buick with one hand. Subscribe.
All right, the market's closing here in what 27 seconds. Yeah, 27 seconds till the market closes. Here we got to end with Donald Trump.
You really should subscribe to Pitt News Magazine. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge. All right, guys. We had enough fun for a day. Don't forget.
Okay, this is the software I use. It's called Track and Trade. They've got two versions, one for stocks, one for futures. This is the website, trade.com. This is where you download a free 2-week trial. No credit card required. Okay, go download your copy, then come back here, follow along, and I'll show you all my settings.
All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hope you had fun. We'll meet you tomorrow morning, bright and early, and we'll go into the stock market. We got to update our portfolio, our UBI, Universal Basic Income portfolio, and look at the markets and see how they're doing. And we'll see you then tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time. See you then.
All right, that wraps it up for today. If you got something out of this, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone else who's trading or learning.
Hey, don't forget to tell them to subscribe to Pitt News Magazine.
Oh yeah, definitely subscribe to Pitt News Magazine. You'll thank us later.